Yes, I've gone and done it. I re-signed up for 3 months of WW workshop meetings. I need accountability, guys. I need to be weighed in every week. And I miss my coach and my group very, very much. So I have to put aside my feelings about WW and worry about myself. I kind of forget to do that at times. I love SlimmerRoe very much, but I'm not getting the support that I know deep down under I need, as well as my coach Zoe. I need to be weighed in. I need to be held accountable. So here we go. 1 dose of electrolytes in my flask of water back there. I try to drink 3 of those a day. It's very important to hydrate. 1 banana, which is free on plan. I measured out 14 ounces or 400 mLs of unsweetened almond milk for my coffee and tea throughout the day. And this is breakfast. Here are the makings of my lunch for today. Here I have organic leafy greens. I have some organic mint leaves. I have some grapes and some sweet onion. And that is what is in my salad. Now, grapes are free, but they suggest that you measure out 1 cup of grapes. In other words, if you're going to have it, you have a serving of it, because it is high on the glycemic index. I have 8 grapes in the salad. I have about 2 cups of greens. Those are free on plan, and the sweet onion is also free. I have a 1/4 cup or 28 grams of my favorite Nikos feta cheese. That is 3 points on the Weight Watcher plan. Here I have 2 slices of the 647 rye bread, which is 3 points on the Weight Watchers plan. And in my sandwich, I have roasted boar's head turkey breast, 3 ounces, which is free as well. What I've put in the sandwich is 1 tablespoon of honey mustard, which is costing me a point. If I put 1 teaspoon, it would be 0. 2 teaspoons is 1, and I chose to put 3 because I am going to eat the way I want to eat, no matter what plan I'm on. I have to enjoy my food, as I always suggest to everyone else as well. And back here is my homemade apple cider vinaigrette made with Greek seasoning, and that is free on plan. I have 2 tablespoons on here. So my lunch altogether is 7 points. I have 1 for the mustard, 3 for the bread, and 3 for the cheese. And I'm off to enjoy my lunch now. Always enjoy your food, whatever plan you're following. It is critical to sustaining your weight loss. Here I have the makings of my dinner for tonight. I'll start with the beans. I took a can of navy beans, just plain old navy beans, and 1 cup of the Great Value low sodium vegetable juice, which is V8 low sodium, equivalent to that. And I sprayed my pan well with olive oil cooking spray. I added some garlic powder, browned down the garlic powder, added in the beans, actually added the vegetable juice, cooked it down a bit, and then added the beans in. And they're simmering now for about 15 minutes and cooked the way I like them. I also decided to put some of the smoky applewood seasoning from Pampered Chef in here for 0 points. So in here, because of the way I chose to make it, 3 ounces of the vegetable juice is 0 points. 4 ounces would be 1 point. So I'm going to divvy this up into 4. And the beans are 0 points, so it will be 0 points per serving. This will be 4 servings in here. I hope you can follow me on that. I don't make it get confused. In here, I have a can of new potatoes, which I sliced up and I seasoned with this bacon chive seasoning by McCormick that I picked up at Sam's. It's quite delicious. And so I'm going to have 6 ounces of those potatoes, and that's going to be 2 cents. And then I have the Tyson blackened chicken breast, these 4 pieces, 1 in each corner here. That's 3 ounces per serving, and it is 0 points on the Weight Watchers plan. So this dinner that I'm going to have, and I'm going to show it to you when I plate it, is going to be just 2 points on Weight Watchers. And here's my dinner all plated up. I did add some Italian cut green beans to my plate with a little seasoning on top. And here is the blackened chicken that I'm having for dinner. Pardon my fingers there. And it is very spicy. If you don't like very spicy, I would try the black pepper chicken version, if you can find that in the store. I like these, and 3 ounces is just the right portion for me. So I'm looking really forward to this meal. It's only 2 points, as I said before. I did weigh and measure all of my food. I always do that just as an aside, in case anybody might be wondering whether or not it's free food or if it's pointed food. And on whatever plan I'm on, I always weigh and measure. So I'm off to eat my dinner now. Here are my snacks for yesterday. I had one banana, which is free on plan. I had 3 Magic Pop cakes for 1 point. I had 2 lightly salted rice cakes for 2 points. I had 1 Laughing Cow light cheese for 1 point. And I had 1 Light and Fit tiramisu 80-calorie Greek yogurt for 2 points. So my snacks last night were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I did good for the end of my day of eating. Well, hello there, my friends. It is just me, Ro, and I'm here to report on how yesterday's eating went. It went really, really well. I have to tell you that part of me is very relieved. And of course, the first days of anything that is new, even though Weight Watchers is far from new to me. But this will be the first time that I'm actually following the plan. So I have to walk that back, that statement I just made, because I'm not doing anything else but tracking points. And I'm going to consult with my coach, Michelle, regularly as I need to see if there's any input that I need from her, if I have any questions about how my weight loss goes or doesn't go. But at this point in time, I am really happy with my eating for yesterday. I was happy about being able to snack freely in the evening on these little things that I snacked on, as you saw, which was essentially not very much. But it was just being able to pick and not think about it. I left off with, I think it was 7 points left for the day. Just basically eating the way I wanted to eat all day. I didn't focus my life on points. I focused it on my plate. And if I learned something from doing Slimming World, I learned how to redo things in that area where I would make my plate and then I would put the calories in if I was doing that on a day-to-day, as many of you saw I was. So I'm pretty much doing the same thing with this. So I'm eating the same way, other than you will see me having shakes again and bars. They are a part of my life when I do well on weight loss, and I don't anticipate that they're going to go anywhere anytime soon in terms of just disappearing forever. It will be helping me. I'm assuming, I'm going to see. Now, I'm not going to tell you verbatim in an absolute that they are going to be the key to me losing the weight insofar as the issues that I have with eating at work, but I know that they probably will help, because a shake I can have right at the cash register in a thermos. Nobody will know what it is. And that could be helpful on days when I'm hungry and I don't eat well before I leave for the shift. And I can have a bar easily, and I will be probably, instead of bringing tea, I'll probably bring either a decaf coffee, or I do have a tea that tastes just like hazelnut coffee, and it is decaf. I do really like a chocolate bar, so those two paired together would be really nice, I think, and enjoyable to have on my break. And then if I need to eat when I go home, I do. Now, the unfortunate thing is that I will be weighing in on Saturdays at Weight Watchers and not Fridays, because of the way the meetings are now. They've made a lot of changes. They've changed venues and everything for where the meetings are held. But that's okay, because I will still be weighing in at home anyway, and I will be reporting to you my home weigh-ins, as I've always done. So that's not going to be an issue. The main things for me is that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing and feeling comfortable with what I'm doing, no matter whether I'm at work or I'm out for dinner or it's just my day-to-day eating. It has to all come together for me. And if it doesn't, then, and I need that support, as I've told you already. So by going to the meeting physically and weighing in physically and being held accountable to myself and also to that scale at Weight Watchers, that's going to get me back to lifetime again. Hopefully within 3 months, because I signed up for the 3-month plan. It would be really nice if I could accomplish that. I have to take off at least 10 pounds to do that. So, and that's about it. And I must say, before I close this video out, I have to really, really thank all of you that commented on yesterday's video, that gave me all of those beautiful comments that brought tears to my eyes of how caring and concerned you are for me. And that is priceless. It is truly priceless to me. You couldn't give me a better gift than to have done that for me, because that video yesterday was really hard for me to make. It's probably the hardest video I've ever made on here. And it's just heartwarming to me that you could care so much about me. And I do care about all of you tremendously. I really do. It's very important to me to have your support. You know, this channel wouldn't be here without your support. There'd be no reason to have it. And for me to offer support to no one, and for also on the other side of things to have you comment so that we can get to know each other, which brings me to the topic of the Zoom meeting. I did have a couple of responses. We will be doing Zoom at 3 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. And I've had a couple of people respond back that they will be joining in. And so, because I put that out there as the time when I'm available. And so we're probably going to start first week in March, if it falls that way. I haven't looked at March's calendar yet. But I will be sending an email, and I will be probably putting the links right into the community post on my YouTube page, because it's open to anyone who wants to come. If it becomes an issue down the line that some strange trolls are showing up, then I will just have to email the links to people. Pardon my hair. My hair is all full of static. I can't stand it. Do you have that at this time in the winter, where everything is so dry and then your hair gets static? It's very annoying. And I find myself constantly grooming, and it's even more annoying to be sitting here making a video constantly grooming. My apologies. But so yeah, we'll try the Zoom, and there's not going to be an agenda. If we as a group, those of us that participate, decide to have an agenda, then we will. If not, we'll use it as a half an hour of time to chat about how we're doing, different issues that we may be having with our plan, whatever plan it is that we're following. And just to get to know each other, to have a support system. For some people, they don't have that. You know, they're just online, and being online is not the same thing to me. If in the Weight Watchers app, it's much different than in the SlimmerRoe app. And I'm not making a comparison. I'm just explaining that when you are in the Weight Watchers app now, because so many places do not have in-person meetings, you are able to access, technically, again, it depends how busy that coach is in a given meeting time, because it can get to where there's a lot of people in that room. But at least you have your weekly topic, the same as you would in the brick and mortar workshops. And it's the same as it would be week to week if you were in a physical building having your meeting. The difference is that you cannot weigh. Now, I did hear somewhere along the line that they were coming out with a scale where people could weigh at home, and it connects into the app somehow and gets put in there as your actual weight. I doubt it's ever going to reach the point where people can become lifetime as an online member. They want to see you physically in person, because you can still obviously be dishonest and have someone else stand on your scale. I don't want to say that people do that, but people can do these things, and they're aware of it. So they're not going to give out a free lifetime, I would imagine. I don't know, because technology is so advanced now. Who knows, in another year from now, they may come up with, you have to do something else, and the machine is going to register that you're weighing on that it's you. That is highly possible that they're doing that right now. I don't know. But I do know for me that I'm looking very forward to seeing the people in my group again, and especially my coach, Michelle, and Sue, her guide. And if it's not Sue, it will be, I'm sure, someone else that I know and I'm comfortable with. So that's it for now. I hope to do a video. Today's video that I'm doing right now, my day of eating, you'll see. Hopefully I'll get that up tomorrow afternoon before I go to work. And then I don't know about making one tomorrow for Saturday, but Friday will be weigh-in, so that then you'll be seeing weigh-in on Saturday anyway, and we'll just have to roll with it. And then you'll also be seeing my weekly shop. will be another one that I have for you. So, okay? Sound like a plan? Thank you again in advance for sticking with me. I'm going to send you these hugs. If you need them today, take them, please. And if you don't need them today, save them for a rainy day when you might need a hug. I'm going to pray that you are all blessed in your lives and that you take good care of yourself, that you do at least one good thing for yourself a day. You should be doing many good things, but you need to start somewhere, right? So start today with at least one thing. And I'm going to thank you very much for having joined me and for sticking with me once again in my new plan that I'm doing now. And I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon. I'm going to say goodbye for now. And I'm going to press the button and I'm going to go. See you soon.